Hi everyone, welcome back to Astro Week. Who's hot this week? Horoscopes for the week of February 27th to March 5th, 2017. Hi everyone, I'm Sonny. Alright, first things first. I'm going to give a couple of shout outs to my students here. First, Mason won. His high school band won the gold medal. His high school jazz band won the gold medal at Kiwanis recently. And Mason won the Outstanding Soloist Award on tenor sax. I'm super proud of him. Like, very cool. So Mason gets a major shout out. Next up, Sean in Richmond. His basketball team won the they won the regional championships last week. He brought his medal in and everything. I thought that was super cool. So, good job, Sean. And another one of my longtime students, Marcus, okay? And he's over here, Marcus over here, and he's in high school over here on the North Shore. Just like what happened to him, he's in high school now, and he's a Cancer who just started dating a Libra. I know, right? You'll learn. Anyways, to all of my students, super congratulations. I'm proud of all of you. I'm more than proud. And I put a big sign up in the front entranceway highlighting everyone's recent achievements and honors. I'm super proud of everyone. And what's up? I'll see you guys very soon. All right, next, here we go. Here's the overview for the last week of February and the beginning of March. Oh, quick FYI here. Check this action out. Someone left a comment saying that these aren't the love horoscopes. Which is kind of funny because no one's ever said that, and I used to write these horoscopes for straight up love. So, but anyways, for those who are new here to the sunny side, just listen up for a sec. It's the love horoscopes because I focus on the planets of love and attraction. Most astrologers that you read focus on your sun sign, and often they focus on the moon sign as well. You know, it depends on the astrologer. But my horoscopes are different. And because I believe that love is out there every single day if you know where to look. And my job is to show you guys where to look. It's that simple. Anyways, I thought it was a good question. So that's why it's the love horoscopes, once again, because I focus on the planets of love and attraction, which is a little different than your regular newspaper horoscopes where they focus on the sun. All right, back to the program. Here we go. Having said all of that, blah blah. This week, the moon will be in. This should be an interesting week, guys. Check it out. For most of the week, the moon will join Mars and Venus in honest, aggressive, fiery, definitely pioneering, and entrepreneurial me first Aries. All right? This means we'll all be feeling like starting something new, which is really no big deal when you think about it. We're in the season of out with the old and in with the new. So, just saying, astrologically anyways, spring cleaning is definitely in the air. What else? Well, it's going to be a competitive week. So be on your toes. Watch for surprise arguments and accidents from rushing to meet appointments, all right? Many people will also have headaches. And I don't know if it's naturally migraine season or not, but I'd expect it. Watch for headaches. What else? There's a lot of energy building up here, okay? And again, it's quite competitive and argumentative, but it doesn't all have to be bad. Many of us are going to have extra energy available to tackle chores and to reach for higher goals. And I think that's a good thing. Anyways, all in all, it looks like a great week to finish up the old and begin with the new. And that includes relationships. It includes relationships, home renovations, projects, booking vacations, etc., etc. It all depends where it falls in your chart and what you're currently involved in. But I'll give you a hint. The energy is going to be in the same area that you had a struggle in a couple of weeks ago. So that's your heads up. Now, here's what's coming up on the radar. Retrograde Jupiter Jupiter's kind of going backwards in the sky. You can't really go backwards, but it appears going backwards from our perspective here on Earth. Blah, 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 blah. Retrograde Jupiter is going to square Pluto on March 30th. there's going to be a big buildup of energy preceding it. It's going to signal a time when everyone has a strong desire to succeed. And I'll get more into it as we get closer to the date. But know that the energy will build as we approach the end of the month. In astrological keywords, it means big transformations. And it might be painful, okay? It involves Pluto, so it might be painful. The last time this occurred was November 24th, 2016. So whatever was happening in your life at that time has a very real possibility of repeating itself in some way, shape, or form. So, as always, heads up and use the energy to your best advantage. And there's one more. This week, the Sun will conjunct Neptune. No big deal, it happens every year. And it's simply a time to revisit your dreams and what illusions or which illusions might be blocking your progress. So, be careful not to judge anyone too quickly. We should all be feeling a little overly sensitive and caring. So, all in all, it looks like a week of emotional new beginnings. You know, I just hope it's not too dramatic, you know. Anyways, that's the action on the overview, everyone. Good luck. All right, next up are the lists. Now, before I get to the list, all that noise that we hear in the background is Jordan drumming away and playing music with their music therapy kids, and we'll hear them running around in the background. Although it suddenly seems to have got quiet all of a sudden. All right, whatever. Anyways, you guys know I shoot the videos when Jordan's in there with her kids. Anyways. All right, here we go. Next up, lists. Corinne Fatama. I always mess up her name. Okay. Writes in on the last list, on the last video, which was who's the most romantic sign. She sent in a list like this. For most romantic females, she has number 3 Cancer, number 2 Sagittarius, and number 1 Leo. Oh wow, I totally agree with that. I think Cancer is super romantic, as well as Sagittarius actually. I like all 3 of those signs. Alright, and for men, she has the most romantic men being number 3 Pisces, number 2 Scorpio, and number 1 Taurus. Alright, she always has good lists, alright? Now, here we go. Here's a neat one she wrote in. She wrote in, right, on the most romantic signs video, the guys who are not normal in love, alright? She has number 3 Virgo, number 2 Gemini, and number 1 Libra. I think it's cute. Great list. Thanks, Kay. Sup? I think you did a wonderful job. What else? Okay. What else? Alright, I guess I'm sending a shout out here. Lucy Lou's been chatting. Okay, what else? Lucy Lou has been chatting up a storm and helping with a bit of astro advice, and I super appreciate it. She's been doing it in the comments section. I've been super busy lately, right? So I can't really get to all of your comments or answer all of your questions. I like to answer the important questions in the Love Horoscopes video, but once again, I just can't get to all of them right now. And I'm going to be busy for the next couple of weeks. And that's the action. So spend a special shout out to Lucy. I appreciate all of your efforts, and I appreciate the time you spend here on the sunny side, helping make a brighter day for everyone. And that's what we're all about. And what's up? Alright, next. Destiny Braid 14 and Jeanette Matthews wanted to know. They wrote in, they want me to make a list of the zodiac signs that have the highest sex drive. Alright? Personally, I think you guys just want to hear me talk dirty on some videos. But anyways, that's a tough one, okay? So, I broke it down into a couple of different categories. And this week's list is who's the most sexually intense sign. Guys, got it? So as always, leave your opinions and guesses in the comments section below. They really do help me round out the list, you know, especially for some, you know, the top 3 are going to be a lock, but the rest of them are kind of subjective, and they, you know, your comments and suggestions really do help me round out the list, and I super appreciate it. Remember, we're in this journey together. Alright, next. Whew. Okay, I think that's it. Let's get down to the individual scopes that I write for the Echo newspapers in good old Kamloops, Supernatural, Kamloops, BC. Oh, cheat sheet. Oh, I just dumped all this paper on my cheat sheet. not cheat sheet, it's my... You guys see any of that? That's what the charts look like. Alright, whatever. Dear Aries, a new beginning or turning point in love... What the hell, Sonny? A new beginning or turning point in love arrives just in time to boost your confidence and widen your smile. Change is in the air and it begins with you. Say hello to that cute outfit on sale. Alright, you got that, Aries? Right now, see, what's going on is Mars and for everybody, Mars and Venus have been doing this little dance. So you've been, in whatever area it falls in, and for Aries, it happens to be their identity. And we had a little bit of trouble a couple weeks ago. There was an argument that came in out of the blue, and then Venus came in to smooth things over, or to give you a just to give you a little more peace, to give you a little help in whatever was causing a bit of the strife there. And now the moon has entered into the situation. And so the moon is what we back, where we put our energy. It's like, not really, like Mars is our energy, where we're going, it's where there are going to be problems. But the moon is what we back. In relationships, like if I'm doing a relationship chart, between two charts, I always look for the moon to bump up against, or to have an aspect to the other person's chart. Because, like for example, if your moon lines up nicely with someone else's sun, then you will always back that person. If their moon lines up with your sun, let's say, has a nice aspect to it, then they always have your back no matter what. So right now, the moon is joining this little dance that's happening in Aries with Mars and Venus. And so we're going to have the emotional energy to really clean up this mess that's been happening. And it's a day or two after the new moon, so we're gonna like move forward. And that's the action. And all of this for Aries is happening in your first house, so it's your identity. So as a small example, you might have bought a really cool outfit recently, to change the way you look, but you might not have liked it, and then Venus came in and helped things out, and you may actually now like it. And now with the moon there, you're gonna put some effort into making everything exactly the way that you want it. And that's the same for everybody, wherever it falls in your chart. Got it? Good. Next, dear Taurus, a low energy week has you contemplating lessons from the past. Take a break and pamper yourself. You'll be up and running again by the weekend. So what's going on at Taurus is the moon is in Aries, which is one sign behind your sun. And that's usually a place of, retrospect, contemplation, ending, so to speak. And it's kind of an emotional place to have the moon. But what it does is it drains your energy a little bit. So at the beginning of the week, Taurus, you're gonna have new beginnings with your friends. Then you're gonna be a little low on energy, and then towards the end of the week, everything's gonna be super jiggy cool, and you're gonna have the action to, you're gonna have the jazz to go make your action a reality. It's a good week, so it'll be a good week. Just remember to pace yourself. All right, dear Gemini, a buildup of energy in your astro sector of social adventures has you hitting the networking button and seeing what rewards are hiding with your friends. Romantic energies highlight your public appearances and bring a lovely boost to your career. Spell check much, Sonny? Okay, next. Okay, Gemini, what's going on? Gemini. Oh yeah, so that action is with your astro sector of networking and friends, rules the internet, so to speak. But for the most, it's also rewards for work you've already accomplished, you've already finished. So for Geminis, I would expect you guys to be up for awards, maybe a raise at work, all for recognition for something you've already done. And your heart's really into the game right now. So if you've been a Gemini and you've been like reclusive or hiding out, or you've been burying yourself in work, actually you've probably been burying yourself in a creative project that's probably has a serious chance to succeed. This week you're going to want to get out and say hello to some friends. Dear Cancer, conflict still lurks at work, but you now have the energy to fight back. Don't go overboard with demands, but make sure your ideas are acknowledged. Love favors a public appearance. You got that, Cancer? All this action we're talking about is happening in your public career. It's not like your day-to-day stuff, like your routine or anything. It's out in the public. So I would imagine a couple of weeks ago you were out in the public or something happened somewhere and someone wanted to take advantage of you, or they overstepped your boundaries. Then Venus entered the action and everything sort of smoothed out, smoothed the rough edges, so to speak. And this week, when the moon gets in there, you're going to clean everything up once and for all. And quick FYI, Cancer, who's right next door right now, just made me go clean up half the studio. So like, this is very public in your career. So anyways, just saying, I would expect this to happen to the rest of the Cancers out there. Next, dear Leo, joint finances return greater rewards than expected, but you should still double check the fine print. Love encourages you to explore. Okay, look, I always say double check the fine print, but that's what that's what I say. I'm like nervous. I'm like a worry kind of guy, so always double check the fine print, all right? Anyways, probably shouldn't waste newspaper space with that line, but like I do. Anyways, Leo, joint finances return greater rewards than expected, but you should still double check the fine print, Leo. Okay. Anyways, love encourages you to explore new shores and expand your horizons. Forgotten dreams come true. This is a good time to be a Leo. I'm telling you. Okay, Leo, a light is shining on your joint money, the money you make, inheritances, and that kind of action. But just know, also what's happening right there, a dream can come true, or illusions might reveal themselves. So, if you've been working away with a partnership and it seems like last month when money was rolling in, and then you had a little bit of argument and blah, 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 and now a light is shining on the books and you should actively be taking part in the books, you may find that what was once super cool, something you thought was really good, might not be as good as you thought it was going to be. Or the opposite might really happen. Anyways, what's happening? Leo joint finances. A light is shining on possible illusions. So be careful. Anyway, okay. Next, dear Virgo, you'll have more energy to help out a joint project that hits some bumps. Be a team player and lend a hand. No problem. Virgo's a team player. Okay. A dreamy atmosphere stops in to bless your closest relationship. So that thing that's happening, I didn't really talk much about this, but a light is shining, like the sun is going to be conjunct with Neptune. We're all going to be dreamy and romantic. We're all going to be like, like how Pisces is always romantic and has those cool, sexy, beautiful eyes. That's what we're all going to be looking like and feeling this week. On one hand, the light is shining, so illusions can be revealed. But on the other hand, it's a very real possibility to make your dreams come true. And this is powerful energy, and it happens every year. So, just letting you know, make the most of it. And for Virgo, it's happening, bam, right in your relationship sector. So, relationships might seem like a dream come true, Virgo. And if that's the case, thumbs up. Good job, Virgo. Anyways, you are definitely going to be working on your joint finances this week anyway. So just keep that in mind. Next, dear Libra. Love continues to entice with romantic overtures. And this time, you won't be able to resist. Get out and have some fun. The chores will be there when you return. Yeah, seriously, Libra. That dreamy illusion stuff that I'm talking about, that romance and everything, that's in your astro sector of work. Daily work. So maybe if you go to the gym, you might meet... Well, that's not where it is. Your love and attraction is happening right now in your personal one-on-one relationship sector. And for whatever reason, this week, well, I know the reason. The reason is because the moon's there. You're going to want to put your effort right behind your partner. So go ahead. That's what you're into anyways. Stick up for who and what you believe in. But your daily efforts, there's going to be some kind of romantic fantasy that's going to happen around that. And I think that's pretty cool. Keep your eyes open. If you're a single Libra, which is absolutely impossible, but if you're a single Libra, keep your eyes open for the possibility of true love and romance, stopping in and saying hello. This is the time. This is Libra's time for love. All right, next. Dear Sagittarius, if you're looking for a new residence, keep your eyes open because your dream home just might orbit into reach. A playful and romantic mood lifts your spirits. And Sagittarius, it's time for an adventure. All right. What's happening is that dreamy thing that I'm talking about is happening right in your astro sector of home and family. So that's where it's happening. So you might, but it's not like attraction. You know, attraction is happening in a creative project for you right now, Sagittarius. So if you're working on a creative project, if you're something in the romantically, Sagittarius, you should be attracting romantic partners. You might be pushing them away. You should definitely be attracting them, however. And this week, you're going to want to be romantic. So get out and find someone to play with, and you're going to be super cool. In addition to all of that, look for an advantageous situation to occur around your living space, or a living space you'd like to move into. Dear Capricorn! Okay, Capricorn, I know it hasn't been easy, right? The Saturn is in your 12th house and it's creeping closer to your sun. Whenever that happens, it is an extremely painful situation, and you're going through it right now, you know? Okay, so Sagittarius just went through it and they're going through the pain right now. Capricorn, you're going through it, and it's getting worse and worse every day. Okay, so here we go. I know it hasn't been easy lately as attacks seem to pop up from all sides. Stay focused. Keep moving towards your goals. There's a restructuring happening behind the scenes that will provide you with an abundance of opportunities if you're patient. So all of this energy is really just telling you to restructure your life. Just get everything cool and in order. It's going to last for, like, it's getting more and more intense every day. And it's going to get more so for the next year. So just know that in advance. Keep your feet moving. You're going to be cool. Stay focused, stay cool. Capricorn, you're going to be okay. But in the meantime, it's painful. But having said all of that, Saturn is your natural ruler, and it always feels good to have your natural ruler come and say hello. So stay focused, keep your feet moving, stay disciplined. Everything's going to be cool. Next, dear Aquarius. Aquarius, you haven't exactly been shy lately, right? But conflicts and resolutions have taken their toll on your energies. This week, a fresh perspective arrives and encourages you to clean house and move on. What's going on with Aquarius? Alright, well, there's a spotlight, and the illusion and that dreamy thing I've been talking about is happening in your money sector, your personal financial sector. You know, there is still a restriction, and you're still having problems with friends. Friends are going away. I'm looking down at this on my desk. It's still going away, but the emphasis should be on money and communications. Aquarius, you're going to want to get out and press the flesh, meet a lot of new people, and do some running around and finish up whatever action that you got going on. You're going to want to spread your word, so you might as well do it. But having said having said all of that, if people around you aren't pulling their weight, cut them loose. It's time of new beginnings. And finally, that brings us to dearest Pisces, our second most romantic sign. All right, romance in Pisces. Romance and dreams highlight all things Pisces, leaving you ready to say yes to love. A boost of energy in your astro sector of personal finances has you buckling down and cleaning up a recent mess. You got that, Pisces? All these actions, so this push. Okay, Pisces, you're going to want to clean up your finances this week. Straight up. There's a dream that's happening, and it's but it's happening to you personally. It's how you look and express yourself. People are going to look at you this week and think you're super romantic, but you are, so like I think that's a good thing. And in addition to all of that, I mean, it's nice, like I said to Capricorn, it's nice when your ruler stops in to visit, and right now, Neptune, your astral ruler, is going to be highlighted by the sun. So all things Pisces are going to be amped up, and I think that's a good thing for Pisces. That's a good thing for your ego. Now for your life, you gotta double check your finances. But once again, this week, that's where you're going to put your effort. So I think it's a good thing. I think that's an awesome thing. All right. Anything else going on for Pisces? It's money time, Pisces. Money with others. And, ooh, look at that. Look at that. How did I not notice that? All right. Perhaps something sudden and unexpected is also going to happen in your finances, Pisces. So there's a push and pull between the benefits and everything helping that you do with other people. The money you make with others, with and for others, is growing like in leaps and bounds. You're doing wonderful work for someone else. And this week, that work is going to have a push and pull, and somehow you're going to have an unexpected windfall happen to you. So keep your eyes open, and that's what's going to happen. It's not really going to come from them. It's your action, you know, but there's this push and pull that's happening between the money you make for yourself, or your money, and the money you share with others. Just a heads up. Woo! All right, and that brings us to this week's lucky and love signs are Aries and Libra. As for everyone else, be a super amazing, fantastic wing and pick up the check, yo! From the sunnyside.net, I'm Sonny. Wishing everyone the absolute best of a beautiful week. Thanks for dropping by and hanging out. And I'll see you soon.